Hey guys, welcome back to the Hide. We're back out at the range for another installment of load development, load testing with the Ruger American Ranch and 5.56. If you watched the first installment, we used some 75 grain Hornady hollow point boat tail projectiles with some very intriguing results. And honestly, with the load that I found with that, you could honestly be happy and do whatever you probably needed to do with that load. But like most of us that like guns and like kind of tinkering around with load development and things, I wanted to try something else. So I went and I found a box of 69 grain Sierra Match Kings. That's kind of a staple in the precision shooting world as far as bullets go with your 223. So I figured it'd be good to try it out in this platform as well, which I have not done before. I did not have any previous data to go off of, so I ended up running a Saturday load test, ladder test off of some known grain weights that I pulled out of my reloading manual and went to check for that velocity plateau. So these are the results of that. So this is what I did last week. And if you follow on the Facebook page, I posted the results last week and let you guys kind of see a preview to what we're going to do today. So as you can see here, we had a very nice, well-defined velocity plateau, or velocity node, as some guys like to call it. But between shot 6 and 8, we come up with 2653, 2653, and 2652 feet per second. So that's our plateau, that's our node, that's what we're going to shoot for. So I like to err in the middle. So I went and loaded three 5-shot groups worth of ammo, 15 rounds of 25.4 grains of Varget. And we're using, of course, like I said, the 69 grain Sierra Match King CCI 450 primers. These are loaded OAL 1.877, and that is measured off the OGIV. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to shoot those 15 shots on paper, get some velocity numbers off of those, and then we're going to check our group sizes and see if maybe this is, a group or a load that is going to work well for this rifle and for this particular application. So I'm excited to see. I figured I'd bring you guys along and let you guys see the results of this. So we're going to get the rifle over on the bench, going to get some targets stuck up downrange, and we'll get to shooting. Okay guys, we've got the rifle over here on the bench. I've got our first 5 rounds loaded up. So we're going to shoot these 5 shots, 110 yards. We'll record the data as we go and see what we got. That's 27-22. Seven, 10. $26.85. $26.96. $26.57. All right, we're going to let the barrel cool for a bit, and then we'll get the next 5 rounds loaded up and send them downrange. Okay guys, we've got the next 5 loaded. Let's send these and see what we get. $26.67. 2707. $2,700. $2,673. And $2,670. All right, we'll let the barrel cool again, stick the next 5 in, and we'll see what we got. Okay guys, we've let the barrel cool a little bit here, so let's send the last 5 down, see what happens. All right, that was 2701. That one's 2680. $2,703. $2,702. And 2661. All right, so I'm going to run down, grab our target, crunch those numbers, and I'll meet you back over at the review bench. Okay guys, I ran down, got our target, got our data crunched here on our data form. So let's kind of go over what we can deduce from all of this. Let's go ahead and get into the raw data. So that first group, we had a high velocity 2722, low 2657, SD at 22, that's not that great, max variance at 65. The second group, we had high at 2707, low 2667, standard dev a little bit better at 17, and the same standard dev for the last group shot as well. And here is the target itself. So that first group, we had a 0.872 inch group, 2694 feet per second was the median velocity on that. The second group, we had 0.536 inch group. That is awesome. 2683 feet per second. And then on the very last group, we had 0.705 inches, 2689 feet per second. This shows me two things when I just look at it at face value. One is I need to shoot better, obviously. But second is I think the velocity is a little bit high. And what do I mean by that is if you notice, whenever we're going through here, if we bring that velocity down, like in this second group here, where it kind of went down a little bit, that group shrinked. And then if we look over here, that velocity started to creep back up again, and then we opened up a little bit. Now, I don't put any other factors into this other than maybe, yeah, I could have pulled a shot. There's no question about that. I definitely, you know, am not an expert marksman by no means. Just a country guy that likes to shoot. That's about it. But I think is what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the next 15 rounds and I'm going to try them at probably the 25.2 grains, which is the first load that we've seen in shot 6 where that plateau started up here. So I want to try and get closer to that 2653 feet per second. I'm a little high on all these. Now, granted, guys, honestly, anything further than this is probably just chasing ghosts. I mean, what more do you want out of a factory rifle shooting sub MOA? And I mean, that's 3 5-shot groups right in a row, sub MOA results every group. I mean, honestly, you cannot ask much more from a factory gun. I mean, you also have to be a little bit realistic when you're doing this type of load development and load workup on your rifle as well. But for the sake of testing and just for a little bit of fun, I'm going to go ahead and try the 25.2. So stay tuned for that video and we'll see how those work. But if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments what you all think. This is something kind of new I was trying. It's a lot of fun. I like seeing numbers. I like seeing velocity data and how they play out in real world settings. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys like that stuff too. So definitely let me know. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're trying to get the channel to 10,000 views. Once we get to that 10,000 mark, we're going to do a giveaway. So definitely stay tuned and keep watching for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And if you got any questions, post them up. As always, guys, shoot straight. Later.